What do you think about letters? I've seen people recommend letters. Is that a thing that actually works, or is that just like a nice idea?
I am so glad you asked about that because they're called love letters and they are very controversial. And what I mean by controversial is when I'm representing a buyer, I love using them. When I'm representing a seller, I don't allow them.
Interesting. Okay. So I would love to hear more. Break down why.
The reason is, if you think about it, the love letter typically will talk about possibly marital status, familial status, lots of things that are protected classes. So if you think about it, as a seller receiving these letters in, they got 5 letters, 10 letters, whatever it is, and that is fraught with potential for fair housing violations. So I don't allow them. I tell the buyer's agents, do not give me any demographic information about the buyer. Do not want it. The seller will not see it. And I tell the sellers that I will not pass along demographic information to you. And I tell the agents that if you send me demographic information on the buyer, it will not be passed along to the seller because, again, my job is to protect the seller. And passing along information that could set them up for a lawsuit later based on claimed fair housing violations is not a protection of the seller. So when I'm working for sellers, I don't allow the love letters. When I work for buyers, sure, love them. If I can do anything to persuade the seller to choose my buyer, yeah, that makes sense.